Now on 7, he says a frightening fight with an MBTA driver changed his life.
I can't think in the same way anymore. It's very upsetting to me.
Tonight, an injured teacher talking about the terrifying moments after a bus beating.
It's a story you'll see on Just One station. A Boston professor still recovering months after a violent trip home on an MBTA bus.
He says the driver attacked him, and now, simply speaking, is a struggle for him. 7's Cheryl Fiandaka now with the story.
It's terrible having to fish for words.
Matthew Thies struggles to talk about the night he says he was viciously kicked in the head by an MBTA bus driver who's now been charged with assault and battery and fired from his job.
I had a brain hemorrhage, so it's pretty bad.
The pictures of Thies' injuries only show part of the damage he suffered to his head and brain. The 43-year-old college professor has a master's degree in geoscience and says his life has been about learning and teaching, both of which he says he can't do anymore.
It's terrible, just to, lose the ability to talk properly and to think properly. I wouldn't never ever wish this on anybody. It's just terrible. It's all you have is your brain,
Thies told police on the night of March 3rd he missed his stop on the MBTA bus to Lynn. When he got to Central Square, Thies says he asked T-bus driver Derek Smith for directions to Revere. After that, both men have different accounts of what happened next. MBTA police call the bus driver's account vague and inconsistent. As for Thies, he's having a hard time remembering the details, but his lawyer says the beating happened outside the bus.
He was beaten, I would say, to within an inch of his life.
And this isn't the first time T-driver Derek Smith was involved in a violent altercation. 2 years earlier, Smith was caught on camera fighting with another passenger. In that incident, the passenger was charged and convicted. But now that case is being appealed. Thies says Smith should have never been driving a bus.
You shouldn't have to, worry about that from somebody working for the MBTA. You should feel like you can get on. You're not going to get attacked by a worker.
In what environment would it be okay for a driver to get off the bus and deliver such a severe beating? Where is the supervision, the training?
Thies, who is planning on filing a lawsuit against the T, knows he has a long road to recovery.
I feel like a different person. I'm an intellectual person, so to take that away from me, and I feel like a different person.
We reached out to the T driver through his attorney. He says his client has pleaded not guilty and is due back in court next month. In the newsroom, Cheryl Fiandaka, 7 News.